All right. Hi. Oh, geez. Give me a second. I don't know if that's going to help a little bit with like inside lighting or something. I don't know. Sorry. It was a bit too bright, the light from outside. I'm sorry about that. Welcome to Backlog Benchmark, episode 41 today. We are August 8th. 2025, and on the menu today we have 5 more games as always, right? And what do we do here at the Backlog Benchmark? Well, we sit down for a few hours, hopefully not too long, and we try to figure out what are those games and if any of those are any good. Give me a second here. All right, this is going to be one of those days where there's a lot of technical issues and I have to go check stuff every 2 seconds, but hey, this is just nature of live streaming, right? So, Kart Racer, what is it? Nickelodeon. I never watched that when I was a kid because I was not a kid when that was a thing and that people were being brainwashed by Squid Bob, SpongeBob, or whatever, like a bunch of characters that I have no idea about, but looks like a good race car thing. Little Mario Kart thingy. Chime Sharp. We played Chime the other day. Chime, and it wasn't the greatest game, but I actually gave it a second chance. I for real that day, and I actually gave it a second chance in real life. Like off stream, I played it, I finished it, I played all of the levels, like enough to unlock the next one to the point where I unlocked the whole game, and I'm like, okay, I beat the game. Now I can go for high score if I want to, but do I want to? I don't know. It's not the worst game. It's not the greatest either. But we have a follow up here. I was like, well, there's a second game. Might as well cover it, kind of back to back as much as we can. Because like I said, the backlog, I said that in the last episode yesterday, the backlog benchmark is about beating the backlog, right? We want to try to play all the games that we've ever seen, right, in the past and stuff. Oh, wait a second. Is this... Oh, that's like from yesterday. Okay, I was saying something in my chat. But it's also about covering what's new, right? About what is like the latest thing, and sometimes it's going to be what's on the news, right? Like there's this game, the hamster game or whatever, I don't know if you've heard about it. Let me check real quick here in my Discord. I talked about it with a friend. This game here, right? The Sweet Hamster Days. So Asmongold himself was talking about it on his stream, right? Yeah. We will cover this eventually, right? We will cover. I'm already covering those type of game. That's the reason. One of the reason why is because my favorite streamers are playing those games, and I end up playing those games as well. So it's in the ether, right? It's what's in the moment. And so yeah, the backlog is about playing the backlog, but not just the backlog. It's also about playing what's up now, what's new, what's fresh, what are we supposed to look for. I don't know, there was like a mention of an employment simulator. I think it's on Asmongold's stream or something. It's probably not this one because this one says 2018 demo. So that sounds like another one, but could be interesting, and it's kind of my life right now. I cannot find a job. Nox Mortalis. This is one of the hottest things that I've seen on Twitter lately. I tried to get into the playtest. I didn't get a key, but there's a demo now out, so we're gonna try the demo for sure. This is a free game that at some point in the past, like a few years ago, was semi-hot in my, in my radar. There was at least one or two YouTubers that mentioned that, and I was like, huh, really? It's a free game, and I never played it. It looked kind of decent, but I don't know. And that's about it. Yeah, we have 5 games here. We don't know what they are exactly. We think we know. We think we have an ID, but there's only one way to find out, right? So how about we just sit down and find out? Without further ado, guys, let's get into it. We have Chime here. Like I said, we covered this game, yes, not yesterday, but 2 episodes ago, because we had like a day off, and we had yesterday, which was the game Google Play. That was weird, guys. I played a phone game until up 3 in the morning. I played that waifu cover-based shooting thing, and it was great. It was really entertaining. There was a bunch of story, and I was just trying to get through. And I realized at some point that the game is basically like Uma Zumanmeni, whatever, like the horse thing, with the horse girl thing. It's the exact same, but with girls that hide behind cover to shoot. Because at some point you open boxes and you get a bunch of R, SR, SSR, and they have 1, 2, and 3 star, and you need to eventually build up your team with the best. And there was like plenty of event and stuff of login. I was like, oh my god, I see exactly what kind of game this is. And like, yeah, this is exactly what it is. But it was fun. Like, my experience with it was fun, and I was surprised to actually enjoy it the same way I enjoyed the horse game. There was like enough content to enjoy, but the horse game I let go super quickly. Like, not even like a week or two after, I didn't touch it ever again. So I'm guessing maybe the same is gonna happen with this one, because I don't play games on my phone, and it's like I'm not horny to the point where I want to see little anime girls shoot and their move shake, their ass shake as they shoot. Like, it's not like not even looking at their ass, because I'm shooting. I'm shooting. I'm busy shooting. I cannot looking at their ass. What I'm saying is, like, the game is like doesn't have much appeal, but I enough appealed to me to hook me to the rest of the night yesterday. So great experience. I'm kind of looking forward to try that again, the Google Play, but it's gonna, like, we did it for episode 40. It might take another 40 episode before we do another. I don't know, because like I said, I'm gonna wait for people to give me some suggestion for the phone games, because I don't know what you guys play on phone. I don't play games on phone, so I'm gonna wait for you guys to tell me what to suggest, like what's the lineup for the next phone game special. In the meantime, let's get to Chime. We played Chime the other day, like I already explained, was kind of decent. All right, it launches on the wrong screen right now. That's weird. Give me a second here. Just want to make sure. Why is it launching there? You're very disappointing already, game. I'm sorry, but that's very disappointing. All right. Also, as soon as I start streaming, I swear I've been I've been up for at least an hour or two. Didn't have any problem with my nose. As soon as I start streaming and talking, my nose. Never any problem rest of the time. It's not gonna stop me from streaming, but man, it's annoying. Okay, Chime Sharp collects anonymous metric. Oh boy. No, it's fine. I don't need to hop in. There's no sound. Low sound. Window to what? Okay. I think there's somewhat of a controller support. There was no sound. That was weird. Is this... No, my headset still work. What is going on here? I thought there was sound at first. Was I crazy? It's like when I went off full screen, this, I lost the sound maybe? There was a little bit of sound at the beginning. Show grid, place, rotate, move. Sure, got it. There's no music in the menu. Now there is music. Okay, graphically, I guess it's a tiny bit better in a way, in the sense that it's kind of like 3D compared to the old game, I guess you could say that. Ah, shit, I fucked up. I wouldn't say it's necessarily looking better than the first game, though. The first game looked great in 2D. I don't think you needed to make this 3D. Don't even think it helps anything right now. It almost makes me doesn't like it. Like I feel like I don't like it because it's 3D. The perspective is weird. It's like curvy, so to speak, like the way the perspective, right? Like here, like you can see the side of the block. Here, you don't see the side of the block because you over it. So it's kind of like curvy. It's not ugly, but it's off-putting if you've played the other game. It's just so different. Gameplay definitely is the same though. So the idea in this game is that you want to cover as much as you can of the board. So it's not so much about... Oh boy. I won't make it. I guess I somehow did it. Hey, look at me. Look at me, Mom, I'm doing it. Oh shit, I fucked up. I fucked up, it's fine. But you see the ID, right? You can keep it going on like that. And you can reuse it. That's something I learned at the end of the first time I played. You can reuse a space where you already put blocks and make new blocks from there. Oh boy, I cannot do anything here. Time's up already. I guess I only had 3 minutes. Usually, when I played on the other mode, on the other game, we had like 6 minutes or 9 minutes. I guess this was like the default 3 minutes or something, and I didn't cover much. I covered 27%. But next stage. Let's try next stage. Give you guys an idea of what the game is. But the game is about trying to cover as much of the background as possible by creating shapes like that, right? And you can extend the effect as long as you covered all of the sides before the line gets on the other side, right? You keep the combo alive, so to speak. And as you do that, you can make more points, mostly, I guess. And like I said, keep covering more. And ultimately, it's all about covering as much as you can at the end of the time. So the more I play it, the more I'm appreciating it. If I'm being honest, it's not the greatest game. It's not like it's like wow, it's better than Tetris. I never thought I would play something that good. It's not that, but it's decent. It's decent. Um, Also for when it comes to this version specifically, it seems like you're gonna have just more of it. The levels are different. Like the first level was not just like a rectangle, and this one either has like a little bit more grooves in it and stuff, so to make it more interesting, you know. Um, I don't think I've ever had two of them going at the same time like that. Um, but yeah, not a bad game. And like I said, this version is not bad. The graphic, I'm not sure yet how much I like them. Compared to the first game, I feel like the first game was a bit better. Like it's visually less taxing because it's 2D and it's just like beautiful and refined and everything. Like this, like the pastel color, I don't know, there's something about it that just feels cheap a bit compared to the first one. So it's weird to me that this is like the upgraded version. To me, it feels like an inferior version. It feels like, what happened here, right? Like you had a good product. What did you do with it? Although I say that it's not completely bad, right? It's definitely a decent game, and you know maybe I'll get to it enough that I'll be like, you know what, I kind of really like that new version. It's actually really neat. I didn't like it at first, but you know, I don't know. But right now, my first impression is that I kind of, visually speaking at least, I prefer the first one. Maybe mechanically, this one feels slightly tighter. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm getting better because I played it a lot, like in the past 2, 3 days. Like I played that like maybe a day or two ago. Um, oh, I noticed that this time we have three. We can see three pieces ahead instead of just one. So that's a bit more like Tetris, and that's definitely appreciated because the first game you were kind of in the dark. Oh shit, I fucked up. Anyway, in the first game you're kind of in the dark because you don't see, you just see one piece. So you're like, okay, well, if I put this down, I have the next one, but I don't really see what's coming. So I feel like they improved that just because of the three piece versus one piece. That's a big improvement. If there's nothing else, that's a big improvement. But visually, to me, it feels like a downgrade. Like those color looks like, I don't know, summer color. It's all like, I don't know, just try to be like warm or something, but at the same time it lacks the shiny and the refinement of the first one in 2D that looks like little neon or something. There was something about the first game that was actually looking good. Now you know, with a step back, right, with the perspective, I feel like the first game is kind of visually more impressive. I don't know where they went with this. Why? I'm not sold on the visual, but mechanically speaking, like I said, it felt as good, if not sharper. Sharp, right? It's called sharp. The controls were sharp. Control in terms of gameplay with a controller, maybe with the mouse it would be the exact same, but with a controller I can feel a slight difference, and I want to say it feels better than the first game. But that's the only thing that feels really better. Like the visual are, and I'm not sure about the music yet. In the first one you had a few good songs. In this one I've heard like two, and I don't know, it was not super impressive, but we'll see. um yeah, Now, what is it? Is it good? Is it worth it? Um, right now, as of right now, with my little experience I have with both games being in my library for like over almost 10 years. This one 2017, the other one is like 2013 or something. It's crazy old. Give me a second here. It's puzzle. Where is it? It's Poly, but Poly what? Are you serious? Did I put that in another category? Where's Chime? Hey, hey, where's Chime? Polio. Okay, so sequential with little birdie. Well, add to with a little birdie. Polio. There you go. Was well hidden there. Some reason I didn't saw it. So, yeah. Compared to other games in that, oh, we have this right now and this, right? I'm gonna probably put Tetris in as well in this. I guess this is a new folder for games where the goal is to put blocks, pieces of blocks into a set space. Whatever the concept is, whether it's Tetris, whether it's like super action or slow puzzle, or this one is like kind of like in between Tetris and the save room. I think I'm gonna classify them like that. So like those are, oh yeah, I should put the music back. Um, so those are like puzzle games. Where is the one we just played? Sharp. We started with Sharp today, like that. Do we still have? Of course we don't. We need to put it back to like that. There you go. So Chime Sharp. In terms of difficulty, for Chime, I put balance, and I think that's correct. There was like a difficulty level that you could set in the first game. In the second game, I haven't thought about checking to, change any settings or anything. I just played the way, the menu presented it to me, like to go fast. But the first game had like, you could set it to 3 minutes, 6 minutes, or 9 minutes, and obviously 9 minutes you have plenty of time to do the thing. And you also had like a free mode where you can just play for free, like as long as you wanted until you finish the thing, right? So like there's multiple ways to play. You can play casually or give yourself a challenge. So in that case, it's balanced, right? Solo, you're following. So that's the thing I changed yesterday, or today actually, when I set the new list for Chime Sharp. I went back and changed this from God to following, because technically speaking, a God game is where you control a cursor, you give order. It's not direct, it's indirect. It's like, hey, you, it's second person. It's like, you do this, you do that. You click here, you're like, okay, now it's 2% or whatever. Like you set some kind of lever, some kind of mechanism or whatever. You select something in a menu, or you give order and you say, go do this or go do that or go here or whatever. You give order. That's a God type of perspective. Once you directly control something, whatever it is, even if it's a cursor, but it's a direct control like that, where you're always controlling and like actively dodging and doing action like you're an avatar, not a cursor. In this case, it's not a cursor. You're controlling the piece that falls, but it doesn't really fall. But anyway, you're controlling the piece directly, and you're rotating it and you're moving it, and you are the piece. So because of that, I change the God perspective to following. I think it's more appropriate in this case. Sequential, because even though you are free to do the puzzle which way you want, the progression of the game itself is through unlocking all of the levels one by one. At first, you have only access to the first level, and after that, you unlock more level as you beat enough coverage. It's like, oh, congratulations, you've beat this level enough. Here's more level for you to enjoy. Which is, you know, classic sequential type of gameplay, which is, I want to say, one of the most basic, but also one of the best way to make a game. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the nostalgia in me of playing those games back in the days that were barely had any kind of emergence in it, where you could like kind of be free a little bit, like in Zelda 1. For the most part, it was sequential. It was just like you reading a book or watching a movie. You're going through a story, and it's kind of like the journey through the story. Now, more and more, we went through emergent and eventually irrational or evolving, where the will itself always changes. Like we evolved the experience, but essentially the experience was to have a journey, right? Just to have an adventure, to have a story. But you know, to be fair, it's always it's really cool that nowadays it's leaning more and more into the make your own story, right? The more it goes, the more we have it. For at first, it was like, here's a few options of how to solve the story, giving you a bit of freedom, a bit of emergence, and eventually, with as the game evolved, we have like game world building stuff that the worlds evolve and stuff. So like the game is like about you making your own story and how you tackle whatever task or adventure you have in front of you. So not a bad thing. Anyway, I digress a lot here. I'm on the wrong Chime here. So sequential, puzzle, and none of those games should be new anymore by the end of the stream. We should have played all of them. Oh god, and I still do the same mistake every time. Now it should be able to copy, no problem. There you go. Play briefly by the end of the stream today. Speaking of, let's get back into it, right? We've done the first one. And my title right now, I think it says something like to Chime again. So we did Chime again. Then 2 demo and 2 games. Well, we're gonna do that in order. 2 demo. What's the 2 demo? What are the 2 demos? Not this. Oh yeah, did I collect the... Oh yeah, guys. This week on Epic, you have those 2 games. Road Redemption and 112 Operator, which I'm assuming is like 911 Operator, which was a really good game. I love that game. It was super stressful and kind of like game life changing a little bit, like the kind of game that has an impact on you because you realize like what real life is and how like people have to deal with those situations of emergency situation and how you would react and make mistake and stuff, and it's crazy. It's a good game. So you can also expect those games maybe in the next week, next month, at some point. We're gonna do that soon because those are the latest games we've done on Epic. And last time we did an Epic Game Store episode, it was the latest games. So if we do it soon, we'll kind of be on top of things. So let's hope and pray that I have the discipline to do that soon. I'm gonna also try to wrap up Luna, because I still owe you the episode about Fortnite, right? Episode 37 was supposed to be Fortnite. We need to re-record Fortnite, and whenever I feel good and I feel like I can give it justice, I'll try to give it a second chance and a second take and go for it and record the Fortnite episode. But yeah, we're on top of Epic and Luna, technically speaking. We're pretty much on top, and we need to stay on top. So back to where we were here with the Chime and things. Backlog Benchmark. There you go. So the demo. We have Nox Mortalis Demo. This one I'm really looking forward, so I'll do it second. I'll do my homework first. This one, I don't think it's the one that Asmongold mentioned. I know he mentioned it. I don't know if he found it by himself or if his chat, Reddit or whatever, posted something to let him know that this existed. Most likely, I'm guessing. I don't know how he heard about it. But I'm not sure this is the same one because this one says 2018 and I'm thinking the one he showed on the stream was like a newer one. So just talking about that right now, I'm going to do some research real quick. Unemployment. Unemployed. Is there another unemployed? Unemployment simulator. There's at least one. Okay, the one. Okay, there's one on the wish list. That's the one I have the demo of, and that's possibly the one that's coming. Oh no, that is definitely not the one that Asmongold showed. But that's cool. I'll add it. We'll add it whenever it comes out. Could be interesting. It's a first-person view unemployment simulator. I bet it's going to be somewhat popular among streamers to laugh about the fact that a lot of us, there's right now about 60% of Canadian being employed. You know what that means? That means like 40% of Canadian are not getting a job or not working either because they can't or want or don't want to, or they cannot because they cannot find one. Like, 60% of people work. Rest of the people either do not work voluntarily or cannot find work. That's crazy. That's insane. That's also one of the reasons why they want us, they want to push for UBI here in Canada. We're like a testing ground for them, I think. Anyway, enough rambling about politics. Let's get into this one, figure out what is it. Is it any good? Stop the music here. So yeah, I haven't found the new game, so maybe that's the one that Asmongold checked, but I don't think so. It might just be in development or on another store somewhere on the web or something. I don't know. I'll have to do my own research to know what I'm talking about because right now I don't know. Controller doesn't work, but does it really doesn't really not work, or is it because controller inputs? Steam inputs. Hello? Is it not stopped? Yeah, I think you can stop it, even though it's already stopped. This scares me when I play games or, whenever I have games that have like weird reaction like that or force me to like close my computer because otherwise they don't close. I'm like, ew, yeesh. What are you? What are you exactly? Yikes. Oh boy. Okay, full screen. Cool, cool. Oh, I don't know if we can say that's controller support Steam input, but the basic Steam input where it transforms your controller into a mouse. I don't know about that. This demo represents a work-in-progress version of an employment simulator. Oh, it's called an employment simulator 2018. Doesn't mean that the game is made in 2018, right? Maybe that's the game is just set in 2018. Maybe that's what confused me. Maybe this is the actual game. Maybe I'm not completely lost. Alright, so this is going to be some sort of psychological story, right? The question is it like some sort of point and click? What is it? Alright, he just picked his nose for some reason. I don't know what that was. Where am I going like that with this bag? Is it my grocery? Okay, technically I can play with a controller, but I don't think it's doing shit. And right now I don't see my... Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't see my cursor. Okay, I don't see my cursor, but I can control with the keyboard and mouse. Day 1. You're unemployed. Survive and progress by completing all your daily tasks. Keep mindful of your dopamine levels and other statistics to avoid dying of boredom. Oh boy. Anxiety, health, fatigue, drunk, sober. Space to interact. E to pick up, drop trash, pick up, okay. Notebook and okay. How do I pick up? E. Dude, you're really not good at this. All right, so we're cleaning. It's a cleaning simulator. We have like applause. Oh shit. Boredom level critical. What do I do? To play. Dude, I was dying of boredom. Hey, what's up, Matt? How are you doing, bro? Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I hope you have a good day. Good luck with your Zoom call, man. Good luck with your Zoom call. All right, boredom is critical. And I game over. I died of boredom. All right, so we failed. So you can clean your room, but don't clean it too much because, yikes. If you clean your room too much, you get bored out of your mind and you die. So you need to figure out a way to keep your dopamine up and clean your room still, I guess. So what is it, and is it any good? Right now, I'm as bored as the character is bored in the game. I do not think it's a fun game right now. I'm bored. Now, what is it exactly? That is the question. It's not exactly a point and click, but at the same time, it's close to be a point and click. I mean, it doesn't use the mouse right now, but it feels like a point and click still. A key and press. Is that a real thing, though? Is that a real thing? How do I press P? New match. Minus 50 anxiety. Oh, okay. Can I play the guitar? A, S, D, F. Okay, how do I put it down? Okay, I need to clean up. I need to clean up. I'm neutral now. I'm not too bored. I can clean a little bit. Right? That's how you win, right? You clean your fucking room. I mean, that would make me happier. When my room is clean, I'm still depressed, but less. Right? What is he doing? Let's play the dart while we're not critical this time. Oh boy. Yikes. Enter to look through. Okay. Am I bored? I'm probably gonna get bored if I do that too long. So yeah, you can interact with stuff by pressing space, enter, and E sometimes. Like this one was with space. Space, okay. Boredom level. Oh shit. I need a video. Placeholder. There you go. Am I not distracted? I'm watching YouTube. Come on, I'm sitting on my ass in front of my computer watching YouTube. How can I not? Come on. You're kidding me. Can I play this? Kill everything. Press enter. Oh shit, we're playing Doom. What do you mean game over? What do you mean game over? I want to play again. How am I not entertained? Alright, I don't understand. He's fatigued. Let's go to bed. We survived the day though. Right? Can he rest? How do I rest? Is this game supposed to make you depressed? 'Cause it does right now. It's boring. Okay, no, seriously. It's really boring. Water the plant. Oh, I needed to water the plant. Take a shower. I need to take a shower. Send a job application. Wash 3 dishes. How does it work? Okay, space. We've done the one for tomorrow, okay? We've done the one for tomorrow. Okay, we're still alive though. Okay, now we need to play something or whatever. Or we're gonna die. Which one? E space enter. Press enter. Come on, I'm happy. Yeah, you see, I'm happy. What a game, bro. What a game. Okay, I think we know what it is, sort of. And I think we are bored out of our mind if we keep on playing this. Oh, we have 2 guns. It's kind of cool. Oh, wait, we can go and watch porn? Okay, that was so dumb. Give it a 0.5. Well, if you give it a 0.5, I'll have to give it a 1, but I actually truly, honestly, really appreciate that feedback because for this game, we're gonna have a what is it called? The viewers rating, whatever. Main menu. Okay, quit. Let's quit this, man. Let's quit it now. I'm definitely happy to have some feedback because I'm in the same vein that you are right now. Okay, where is it? It's called community rating. We got some community rating today with Matt McGrath, who's telling me that it is indeed shite. It is indeed shite. Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you torture yourself playing some sort of like depression simulator or like work job thing? Like, there's so many games that like it's basically a job simulator, and I'm like, in some very rare cases, like I don't know, like driving a train. I don't know. There's some cool jobs out there, but like cleaning shit, really cleaning shit. Like I understand how it could be somewhat satisfying, but it's kind of stupid. It's kind of fucking stupid. Like there's better things to do. But yeah, we got a community rating here of 1, and I was expecting 1, and I think it's 1. I think it's 1. Oh my god, I didn't give a rating for Chime earlier. Jeez, I'm going too fast with this bullshit. Chime, it's serviceable, right? The first Chime I give it a 2 or a 3. The first time I give it a 2, so I cannot give it more than a 2 for this one, objectively speaking. And personally, I prefer the first one, so for now I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm still gonna give it like, do I give it the heart? I guess so. I'm curious enough that I'll play some more, most likely. But Chime Sharp was not a big improvement, if an improvement at all, over Chime. Unemployment simulator, yikes. As you were saying, Matt, I think it's a 1. The world was better. Yeah, that's true. Back in the 80s, 90s, we were living the golden age. We didn't know it. We were truly going through the golden age, and we had the best of times. Like, I saw a post this morning, like on Twitter. It was like, it's Friday night, something like that. It's Friday night. You invited 3 friends home. You have 4 Rumble Pack. You're playing GoldenEye. You have a pizza on the way with extra cheese, and like you don't know it, but life's never gonna get better. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. We didn't know what we had until we lost it. Hopefully it's coming back one day, but I don't know if I'm gonna still be around when it comes back, if it comes back. So yeah, speaking of depressing thing, unemployment simulator, I want to give it a 1. I'll go with you, Matt, on this one. I am very, very not into playing more of unemployment simulator. I'm already unemployed. I'm already fighting for my own life and bored. And this is truly shite. I'm gonna give it the poop emote. Stay away, it stinks. What is it though? What is it, right? It's sort of like a point and click, even though it's not a point and click. Mechanically speaking, it has everything of a point and click. So even though the cursor was not present, I don't know how to describe it right now besides saying that it's a point and click. You said, what you said earlier, point and tap, point and what was, no, key and press. Key and press. Oh geez, it's a key and press. Yeah, it's a key and press. I don't know how to describe this, but it feels like, oh wait, no, it's not exactly that, because technically, no, it's not that. It's not that. That's the wrong description, because technically you have this boredom meter, right? So it's some sort of management game, like a bit like The Sims and stuff, but not exactly like The Sims, but it's a management game. It's not a point and click. It's not a idle clicker, because if you don't do anything, you're not going to collect anything anytime soon. You're just going to die. It's some sort of management game. Okay. Management. Management. Business management? No, just management. You're managing your own life. um, like what though? Like The Sims? Is The Sims the best? I don't know if it would be like close. Yeah, no, yeah, spiritually and everything, like everything was better. Yeah. Yeah, we were in a golden age. We were in a completely different era. And it's funny because when I was a kid, I remember hearing all about like, astrology and all of the esotericism and garbage like that. And they were all telling about like how we were going into the era of verso, whatever. Like we were going to a feminine era. And I was like, what is this blah blah that crap about cyclical thing and that horse shit. And now I'm 43 years old and I'm the guy talking about that horse shit and saying like, yeah, everything is cyclical, man. Everything is a cycle and it's just a matter of like, right now we're in that part of the cycle, right, where weak men's are creating hard time, and at some point that hard time is going to create strong men again, and hopefully the strong men are going to bring back good time, and it's just a matter of cycle. And right now we're on a downfall. We're I don't know if we're on the downfall. I feel we're more like at the end of the downfall. It feels like it's coming back. It's better, but I don't know, maybe I'm too optimistic. And they're still going ahead. Like in my own country right now, they're doing the climate crisis bullshit. They're Nova Scotia. They cannot even go in the wood to have a hike, and people are going along with this shit. That's insane. That's insane. Completely insane. All right, unemployment. What is it? I'm gonna put The Sims, okay, until we figure out a better way to describe it. I'll call it a The Sims games. It's not a The Sims, but like in The Sims, you need to take care of your character. You need to accomplish some goals and make sure your character doesn't die. Even though in this one it's about boredom. It's weird, it's cheap, it's awful. Don't play it. But that's my best description. There is somewhat of a controller support with Steam inputs, I guess. It didn't felt really good to play with a controller because I was expecting to play with a mouse, and I was like, I cannot even control a mouse, so it was weird. First game definitely had controller support though, right? Did Chime had controller support? Chime property controller. I didn't have to do anything. The controller was just working right off the boat. There you go. There you go. Okay. Also, we are today August 8th. Wait, I said August 8th yesterday. Wait, that was not August 8th because we are August 8th. So yesterday it was August 7 when we recorded that. I hope I didn't fuck it up when I uploaded my VOD, because that would be kind of dumb. Oh, I hate when it does that. Dude, you really think it's like a new year every time? You stupid. Okay. Z. There you go. Change that for 8. Copy. Like that. Alright, that's fixed. So, we determined that it's a Sims management game. It's really poop. It's really bad. And in terms of what it is it about traveling? No, it's not about going through the story that much. It's more like try to solve the puzzle, try to figure out, try to manage things. So it's a game that you need to use your brain, otherwise you're not going to progress. It's not about just like, you know, a visual novel or an FMV where you're just watching a movie or reading a book and you just go along and when you get to the end, you get to the end. This is not that at all. This is like you need to manage things, so you need to think. Is it emergent? I would say so, right? I think that we figured out correctly. Is it God? Do we give order or do we control our character directly? In this case, we have direct control. Weirdly enough, this one is not about a God's perspective. It's about following your character. You are controlling that character, even though the control sucks. You are controlling going left to right. You do the action. You reacting time to play the mini games. So it's not a giving order second person. It's actually third person. It's like you look at yourself doing the things. It's meant to be played solo, and in terms of difficulty, I guess it's hardcore. Weirdly enough, I think it's hardcore because you can die super quickly if you don't know what you're doing and you don't get rid of the boredom. Game over. It's over. There's no second chance. It's hardcore. Weirdly enough. Oh, here's the viewer, the cheap viewers. Oh boy, give me a second. The cheap viewer thing. Bye-bye. Wait, unban. Oh, thank you. I don't need to ban them. Thank you. Oh, no worry, don't worry. There's no stress. Like, yeah, there's no stress, man. No stress. You're not expecting to do anything. Like back in the days, like I was just giving like everybody like a little little sword. Like it was like a badge of respect. It was like, hey, you're one of my VIP, one of my friend, you get a sword. Everybody get a sword. And yeah, like I said, I appreciate if you do manage the stream, but I'm not expecting or asking anything because it's a responsibility. It's like I don't want to be moderator myself because I don't pay attention when I put a stream and I play my game. I don't want to be responsible for your chat. Like it's responsibility, for fuck's sake. All right, I think we're done with this one. This one was horrible. Unemployment Simulator was legit yikes. Am I glad I'm done with this one? Let's go back to benchmark here. All right, so this one is done. This one is done. Let's go to the next demo so then we can do the 2 games. What is this one though? What is that emote? The sword. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. It's like a plasma sword in a sense. All right. Fire, plasma, whatever. Nox Mortalis. This I've seen on Twitter. I've been following this game on Twitter for a while. When the devs ask people if they wanted to get into the playtest, I sign up right away. Like I messaged them in DM, was like, hey, I'm a super small streamer, but I would be I would be more than happy to have the opportunity to cover your game on my show and showcase it to my viewers. I never had any response, not even like an acknowledgement of me existing. But when I saw that there was a demo, I was like, oh man, I need to play this because, you know, even though I'm disappointed I didn't get into the playtest, who cares? Who cares? You know, I missed the opportunity. They didn't select me. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm just happy that now there is a demo and the game is coming along well. The game looks awesome. I'm truly like in awe whenever I see something. Like visually you'll see like it probably not like gonna blow you away, but I love that style. I personally love old games, old school stuff, and this is exactly what I want of a game now in 2025 from an indie dev. This looks awesome. Okay, how do we get out of here? This reminds me of Stone Keep, except this one we have free movement. We're not on a grid. So I feel like it might be some sort of like dungeon crawler, but instead of being on a strict grid, being only able to, you know, go in 4 direction basically. This one I think we're gonna be a bit more free, but I think it might be a dungeon crawler, classic dungeon crawler. Hello, you. Can I steal your? What is it with you, prisoner? Do we hear the game? I don't hear anything. It's super quiet. I don't want. Whoa, wait! I don't want to hear that. Shut up. There is. Dude. Why is it unpausing my goddamn video every time? Okay, there is audio. The question is, do you guys hear it? I think you guys hear it better than I do. I'll increase the volume just slightly, just in case. Okay, if this was normal day, I would punish you right here. How do I interact with this guy? The crooked father has selected you to go on the island. Find the demon lord and slay him. If you can get to him in one piece, that is. He is hiding deep underneath the island. Take this teleportation orb. Teleportation orb added. So like we're a prisoner, they give us a teleportation orb, and instead of just escaping, we're just going along with this? What am I not getting here? Oh, it will only teleport me at one place, I guess. It's not going to teleport me anywhere else. Crooked Father will allow you to return to your realm. Sure, until then, your soul will stay entrapped in here. Use the orb when you are ready. Good luck, prisoner. Alright, so all you have to do is click, and there you go. You're teleported. Alright, so this is Nox Mortalis or something like that, if I recall the name correctly. Now I have a stick. How do I use it? How do you open this? Guess there's nothing in it. Lug. Arrow. Tool. Weapon. A club. I need 4 lugs. Wait. I need 4 lugs. And I have like 1 lug or 1 stick. I was not expecting any crafting. What is this game? What the fuck is this? Huh. Got some sort of apple. Well, I cannot really cut. Maybe if we get 4 stick, we can make some sort of baton, whatever, some sort of like weapon. With 4 branches, we can make a stick. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. All right, Matt. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate your company, man. Have a good one and good luck with your work. All right, let's try not to get lost. We have the 4 sticks, right? Let's go back and see if we can craft a weapon, because I don't want to go around without a weapon. All right, it's 3 p.m. Blue seems to be my energy. It seems to constantly go down. Interesting. And it goes down faster if you run, obviously. I don't think it regenerates. So I think it's your energy overall. Oops, I missed the entrance. Oh, so using stick I can make logs. And I have made 2 because I need 2 sticks, so I need more. I need 4 more. All right, well, let's go this way this time. Let's try to find some sticks on the ground. All right, so right out of the bat, this game is visually really cool. Like, I'm sure some people will think that it's kind of ugly, and I can give it to that. It's not the prettiest game, but at the same time, I really I like that. I like the retro feel, the retro look. Like, when you know that it's on purpose, right? It's kind of cool. Now, I think we have enough. We can go back. There's a cave there or something. All right. Now we can craft. Come at me, bro. Now I hear steps. There are enemies around. I don't know if they just spawn, right? There was no enemies around earlier. Now there are enemies. Oh, I don't need to pick them up. I pick them up automatically. Interesting. Can I catch up with the chicken? If I had like a bow and arrow, that would be easier, right? I think we need to eat. Nice. Did we got some meat? We got some meat. All right, so far, I guess it's a survival crafting game. Not what I was expecting at all. Not what I was expecting at all. That's not the game I had in mind. I thought it was a dungeon crawler, or maybe some sort of Skyrim. But this is about crafting, gathering resources, and crafting. And surviving. I'm guessing I'm getting low on energy right now. What is this? Can I break my stick? It's 10 p.m. Sun's gonna go down. I probably should go back, right? I don't have like a torch or anything. When it gets dark, what happened? Do we have a torch? Is there a way to make a torch? I need to go back at the beginning and check. Maybe I missed that. If there was a way to make a torch. Otherwise, we can also try to go inside the like mine. There was like a mine there, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. I'm scared. No, for real. I don't know if there's something in the dark that's gonna jump on us or something. How do we make the food? Wait. Leveling? So I have 20 XP. I need 800 to level up. Okay, so that's not how you make food. That's probably how. If I put meat and I put a stick down there, does that work? What now? General. Okay, so I need 2 logs. I need 2 logs. So I need more logs, but I have no energy. Respawn point set. Alright, so this game has elements of many games mixed together. But overall, it seems to be a survival crafting game. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I've been following this game on Twitter for like months now, and the whole time I thought it was a dungeon crawler. I never even once thought it would be some sort of survival crafting thingy. I am half disappointed, but definitely shocked. Let's go see what's in there. Is that a creature or... I cannot get through. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going through. Huh. Alright, let's try to play a few more minutes. Just try to go around a little bit, and I'm gonna wrap this up. This is not a dungeon crawler like I thought. It's survival crafting game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like dig and modify terraform. Okay, I guess that's one thing I want to know. Is it like Terraria, Minecraft and stuff, or is it like Subnautica and others? Meaning it's first person view. Subnautica, you can craft stuff, you can... Ooh. Wait, I need an axe and a pickaxe first. Let's do one thing at a time. I mean, I can still get there. By the time I get there, I'll find more branches, right? There's branches. See? Branches. Apple. More branches. I don't even have to pick them up. They just walk on them and it picks them up automatically. That's cool. What's happening here? That's an enemy. Okay. He didn't fuck with us. He just murdered us. Like, boom. Okay, we didn't lost our stuff. Like Terraria, and this one is like Terraria, casual, easy, whatever. Like when you play and you can die and get your keep your shit. Oh, no, I need to make the log first. Make the log. And then tools. I'm gonna make an axe and make a pickaxe. Yeah, that's better. Okay, can we cut trees with this? Let's try this one. Well, shit. And I got experience from that, I think. Let's see. If I do that, can we pickaxe this guy? I think we can. Interesting. Alright, so survival crafting game where at the very least you can harvest trees. New item craftable. No, that's not how it works. Can't do anything with that. Now I have a torch. Use torch, F. Okay, so the torch is not something you need to craft. It just comes... Oh, so the thing I saw earlier that looks like gold or whatever, you know, shiny thing it was, I could probably harvest it. Alright, so it's a survival crafting game. That's 100% established now. And I don't think it's like Terraria. I think it's gonna be like Subnautica. What about this? Oh, this is way better. Oh, I got you, bitch. Oh, you're not getting away. You're not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna own you. In the ass. There you go. Fucked you. Fucked. Alright, I think, and if it's true, I like the fact that your stick doesn't break over time. Your tool don't decay. I like that. That's a good feature. Nobody wants their stuff to degrade over time. It's boring. Alright. I don't know how much more of this I'm going to play live, but I will play more of this offline because I love survival crafting game. And this one basically is a survival crafting game with a very retro look. It's very retro, right? It's... man. But it feels good so far. It looks good, it feels good. I need to remember about my energy meter. I need to go back home and sleep and stuff. Otherwise... So... yeah, I need to manage that, which is a bit different from other games, right? You have both stamina, I think it's with the stick, right? With the stick, if you run, the stamina goes down, right? So you have a stamina bar. So the blue bar is your energy. And I'm guessing when you have no energy, you cannot run, you cannot do much of anything, and... yeah, honestly... I like it so far. This is a good game. Very, very interesting. Confirm. Maybe I need to press twice. Like you press and then you press again to confirm in case you didn't want to exit. Alright, so we didn't see much of it because, you know, it's the nature of things. It's the nature of the Backlog Benchmark. We don't play the games to beat them, to play them even. We're just trying the game, trying to figure out what are they? Are they any good? How do I light this on fire? I don't know. I want my steak though. I'll figure it out, guys. Save and exit. I'll figure it out. But yeah. So far, Nox Mortalis is pretty dope. And it's not what I thought it was at all. At all. I got one thing right, though. If we check, we take a look here. Whoa, why is it though? Ah. It's not even that loud. It feels loud to me. Compared to the game was quiet compared to YouTube or anything. Like I think the audio in the game is probably by default like quite low. All right, so Nox Mortalis Demo here. I was expecting nothing good, nothing bad. I had, you could say, like neutral expectation, right? I was expecting a decent game because I've been disappointed before, and no matter how much I followed the game and I tried, I thought I knew what it was and stuff. I was wrong, but at the same time, kind of pleasantly surprised. I'm both disappointed and pleasantly surprised. It's weird because I like survival crafting game, but I was not expecting that game to be one of those. So I'm not sure how I feel about that in that sense. But at the same time, those graphics with survival crafting mechanics can still be interesting. I don't know if it's because it's not what I thought it was. You know, it's it's all psychological, right? It's not as good as I imagine it in my head, right? I had expectation, you could say. But I'm trying to be super duper objective here. I don't think the graphics are for everyone. I don't know how deep the mechanics are going to be and all of that. And like I said, right now I feel like in between the two. Like I'm not quite sure because it's not what I expected it to be. But at the same time, it still felt great. It looks cool. And even though, like I said, I know the graphics are not for everyone, that's one of the things that appeals to me. So I cannot really like subjectively hold it against it, but I need to mention it when I go objectively here. So that's why I'm gonna give it a true. I cannot give it a 5. And I was about for a second to give it a 3, but objectively speaking, I didn't feel anything wrong mechanically or anything. The sound was a bit low. And the graphic, like I keep saying for the 5th time or something, might not be for everyone. Like I have to agree with what people think in general and be like, yeah, they're kind of like slightly ugly, but I like that ugliness. Like to me, it's an appealing thing for the game. I like that raw graphic, kind of like you're playing on PlayStation 1 or some shit. Like I love this. I just fucking love it. Cannot say it enough. So because of that, to me, the game is still a 4. It's not a 5, and it's because of like I'm in that mood where I'm like I'm disappointed, but at the same time I'm excited because I love survival crafting games. So even though it's not what I thought it would be, it's kind of cool. Hey, what's up, Billy? Hope you're doing well, man. How are you doing today? Survival crafting. And this one, I don't think you modify the terrain. I think you just collect stuff. So this is more a Subnautica. Because also it's first-person perspective, right? So that's a big hint of it being a Subnautica. Rare are those games in first-person perspective where you actually can dig and modify the field. Most of the first-person game, you have a world in which you are surviving, and at best you can maybe change the nature of the soil to be able to culture some food in it or something, or put a floor on the ground. But usually you don't really modify the terrain necessarily as like you would do in Terraria, Minecraft, or any other survival game where you do terraforming, basically. So that's it for it. Oh, in terms of like, do I like it? I am not neutral. I am actually intrigued. I want to know more, but like I said, because I thought it was a dungeon crawler and it's not, I feel weird about it. At this very moment in time, like right now, I just feel weird about it. Oh, I haven't tried with a controller. Tired? Oh man, it's Friday. So hopefully you don't work the weekend and it's your Friday, right? So thank God for that. But yeah, man, I feel you. Let me check real quick, actually. I want to make sure it has or doesn't have controller support. It might very well have it, but it also might not. I don't see the controller here. It says, okay, so it's not the... So the fact that it doesn't even, the page of the game doesn't even acknowledge that it does or does not support controller, make me think that it's probably not supporting controller. It's not. Yeah, it's not. Would it work with Steam inputs? Last test, I guess, before we move on. Controller, Steam inputs, enable. I guess I could with the mouse scheme. Yeah, I guess it with the default mouse scheme thing, but you won't be able to select your weapon. You know, 1, 2. Oh well, I guess you can. Well, shit. Color me surprised. The controls are weird though because they're like inverted. If I press R, it goes to the left. If I press L, it goes to the right. So it's fucked up. But it's technically supported with Steam inputs, I guess. All right. I was not expecting Steam inputs to come clutch here. Let's check the Steam inputs for this one. All right. And in terms of difficulty, I wouldn't say it's hardcore, right? Because we died and we respawned with our stuff. So by default, the game is not completely hardcore. I would say challenging, maybe. Survival crafting game, for the most part, are somewhat challenging. Sometimes they're kind of on the easy side because you have so much resources that you get overpowered and it gets easy. But in general, it's kind of challenging. Worst case, it would be balance or straight up hardcore. But balance often, because often you have multiple modes that allow you to play hardcore or play cheesy, like creative mode where you cannot even die and just build stuff. So usually those games are more like on the actual complete, absolutely, you know, super hardcore, or it's balanced and you have a bunch of difficulty where you can basically do what you want. So you're working this weekend. Oh shit, yeah, that's tired, and you're like, oh, I still have stuff to do this weekend. All right, so now we've done the Chime and the 2 demo. Now we're left with the 2 games, and in the 2 games we have a game that is free and we have an actual game that we bought, I guess August 1st. Damn, really? So that's a new game. So I guess we're gonna try this one here, Aliens After Ava. I've heard about this game at least a year or 2 ago or something. I don't remember how long. And it was YouTubers talking about it and saying that it was very good, very cool for a free game. Check it out. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. And I never did. As you can tell, 0 gameplay time. So let's find out if it was really cool and if I missed out after adding it to my account and never playing it. We need to finish the show. It's getting super warm in here. It's like it's getting heavy. It's getting heavy because I also had to close the window because it was too sunny. But yeah, it's getting warm. All right. Select level. There's no level to select yet. Controller does not work. Let's quit. Let's try to enable controller, enable Steam inputs. Let's try again. Is it gonna work this time? I would love that, because that looks like a game I want to play with a controller. Maybe. Left to dodge left, right to dodge right. Okay. Press down or B to roll. Press A or up to jump. Okay. Avoid the lurk. Roll under the bullets and between their legs. Okay, so it's not so much a shmup that it's going to be a avoider. So like kind of like an infinite runner maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we can control going forward or not. If we cannot control going forward, it just goes forward all the time and we need to dodge and stuff. Left trigger, use your electron shield. Oh no, it might be a shmup. Press R trigger to fire your plutonium pistol. Oh shit, yeah. Shoot while jumping to fire higher shots. Let's go, it's a shmup, bro. Plutonium is needed for armament. Okay, roll. Jump, roll, and dodge obstacle to generate. Oh, so, okay, interesting mechanic. Interesting. So to be able to shoot, you need to dodge and survive first. That's how you regenerate your ammo. Okay, the control looks pretty simple. Alright, I kind of like that right now. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm curious. Okay, I'm gonna play with the D-pad. Okay, I can shoot them. But I need to make sure I'm in the right... Huh, that's a very special game, honestly. The perspective is weird. I don't think I'm gonna make it that far. Oh yeah, I need to dodge to make bullets. I cannot just like shoot them. Oh, I got them somehow. Fuck you. Died. Piece of shit. We got the sky crawler. You know what? This game is pretty dope. It's basically it's almost like what is it called? Star Fox or Panzer Dragoon. Except you're not flying, you're running on the ground. But even though, like, there's a bunch of games like that where it's like an auto-scroller, but you're shooting and jumping and stuff, so technically it's not exactly an auto-scroller because you can kind of move around a bit the screen. And it's basically a shmup. So... yeah, it's just a shmup with a different perspective, and you can dodge, you can move a bit, you can jump, you can shoot and jump. Press the left bumper to use your grappling hook. Oh shit. Initiate a takedown with your grappling hook. Quickly input the button sequence and again extra plutonium. And gain extra plutonium. Nice. Or risk getting hurt. This game is cool. Visually speaking, it's really fucking nice. Oh, okay, I fucked up. It's fine, it's fine. Ouch. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. But I'll try again. Okay, don't play with the joystick. Joystick bad. Shit, I fucked up. Okay, this game is hard. And I don't know if it's random or if it's actually like a design. I did it. Okay, it's way better if you play with a joystick, not a joystick, with the D-pad or maybe like a keyboard, but don't play with a joystick, it's bad. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Ouch. And we survived somehow, but we're like almost dead. Oh, so you can destroy the obstacle as well. I missed. Okay, I think we need to do the grapple with this boss. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Shit, okay, you cannot just shoot when there's an obstacle in front of them. It's not gonna work out. Shooting works, okay, but this is more efficient. You can do it correctly. You know, this game is fucking dope. I was sleeping on this. Okay, this time I got you, bitch. Die, you freak. Discover the atom cannon. Press right bumper to use the atom cannon. Jump while shooting, aim higher. Careful, it uses a lot of platoon. So you have a better shot now. Nice. Alright, I don't know, I don't want to spend too much time on this game, but I could play this for the rest of the day. I could finish the game in one setting. This is... well, probably not because I would die, right? But like, you know, I would just die and try over again and just try over and over until I finish the game. You know what I mean? I could just like stay here and keep playing this for a while because it's fucking good. Like, damn, bro. Look at those visuals, it's crazy. Like, have you ever seen a game like this before? Like, why nobody's making games like these? I don't know, but I like it. This is a cool game. And it's free. Most importantly, it's free. And it feels good. Honestly, it just feels right. Let's try this. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, it was kind of cool. Didn't work like I thought it would, but No, I fucked up at the end. No, I fucked up. Alright, so it's like a Gradius, it's like a Starfuck, it's like a Panzer Dragoon, it's a shmup, and it's awesome. Am I supposed to destroy those things first? I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I think this is the end, guys. Alright, perfect. Level select, extra, perfect. Oh my god, I'm sweating now. It's getting hot in here. Okay, so what is Alien After Ava? Well, the title says it all, right? Aliens are running after you, Ava. But in terms of like what it is, I would say it's a shmup, right? And it's like a Star Fox in my book, which is Panzer Dragoon, all of those. Kind of like you go forward. It's a shmup, but you're going forward instead of going up or right. So it's a different perspective. Like Panzer Dragoon, sometimes you can kind of go a bit in 3D. Star Fox, you have levels where you kind of like are in a location in 3D, but for the most part, it's kind of like you're on the rail and you're going, you know, like in a traditional shmup, you're going forward and you're just in 3D space instead. In terms of like how much did I like it, I was not expecting anything here. I put it very low because I remember being excited about it, but I never played it back then. Instead, and the graphic, I was really not sure when I look it back again, and I was like, ew, maybe it's not gonna be great. Maybe I'm gonna be disappointed. It's not gonna feel good or something. But no, it feels good. It looks good. It sounds good. Everything about it was top notch, and I'm like, why is it free? I don't know. But it's a perfect experience. It was top notch. It was freaking great. Like I said, I could keep on playing this game for the rest of the day, and I probably will play more of this today. If not, I'll play that in the next few days. It's gonna stay installed, and I'm gonna try to beat it because man, it's good. Yeah, 5 stars from me for sure. A little heart, and what happened with the controller? Did it work right away? I think it didn't work right away, right? I'll put Steam inputs because I think we had to open Alien. Yeah, we had to use the Steam inputs. Okay, so Steam inputs in this case, but still you can play with a controller now. Now, was it about combat? Definitely. Was it sequential? Yes, it's like a Gradius. It's like a Star Fox or any of those games. So you have a bunch of bosses, a bunch of levels, and there's also level selector. Maybe when you beat the game, you can practice all the level and select them individually just to practice them. But following, in this case, it's also following. It's like, you know, over the shoulder, so to speak. It's a solo game, and is it balanced, challenging? I didn't see any difficulty selector. Maybe if I check the option or something in the game, maybe there was more. I don't remember even seeing options though. But I would say it's somewhat challenging. It doesn't look super easy. I mean, the third boss completely destroyed me. I was kind of like, I'm not sure what to do here, and I just kept getting hit instead of dodging and got murdered. But it's fine. My point is, it if there is a difficulty selector, I'll put it back to balance, but it feels, without being too hard, it feels challenging. It felt like you need to get used to the controls, to get used to the game, and it's playable, it's doable, but you know, there's skills involved, and you know, I felt at home. I felt like I've played those games in the past, and I loved it. So that's why I was not completely bad at it, but I still got destroyed at the third boss, like a noob. I don't know. I had no idea what was going on. I just got killed. So I think we done here. We did everything. All right. Last game, guys. I'm sweating like big time right now. I can't wait to stop this, raid somebody, and get some cool air with my AC. I don't know if I'm gonna stream again tonight. We'll see how I feel. Maybe. I'm feeling good, and you know, we had one episode right now already in bank, so to speak. As we get into the last game here, Kart Racer. I'm expecting it to be a Mario Kart, honestly. If this is not a Mario Kart, I'll be disappointed and surprised. Maybe not badly surprised, though. It might be good surprise, but that's the reason. You saw the turtles there? That is exactly why I bought the game. I was like, I don't give a shit about Nickelodeon. I don't know Nickelodeon at all, who they are. That's not the cartoon I was watching when I was a kid, but I think this is Ren and Stimpy, so technically I do know that character. And I saw the Ninja Turtle. And as soon as I saw the Ninja Turtle in the trailer on Steam, I was like, put that in my cart right now. I want to play a Mario Kart game when I play the Ninja Turtle. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I hope it's unlocked or... Oh shit, tutorial. Sure, let's learn the basic move, because nobody ever played a Mario Kart before, right? You absolutely need a tutorial in a game like that, right? Am I not right? God damn it, bro. Nobody needs that. LB. LB? Oh, that's the... Oh. Yike. Can't I do that with... Oh, I can do it with L trigger too. I don't need to do it with the button because that's stupid. I'll play with the trigger instead. Repair or something? No. LB. Okay, so you can... Okay. Okay, so you press that to get rid of the slime. Okay. And whenever I get to jump or whatever... I'm not sure what they want me to do here. Press LB out of the green slime edges to perform a slime stunt. I don't know what they want from me. I don't want to do your tutorial. Okay, I never asked for your tutorial. Nobody needs a tutorial. Fuck off with your tutorial. That being said, slow game, medium, fast. Okay, so it is a balance in terms of difficulty. You can choose to go fast, medium, or slow. Let's go medium. We have a few cup already unlocked from the start without having you to unlock the cups. That's both fun and not fun. Now that's all I want is my turtles. Do they have different... They have different cars. Well, Mikey has a cool car, but it's not I don't feel like it's the coolest. That's definitely cooler. That sucks. I mean, it's a cart, right? It's a cart. Alright, so I'm glad that the one reason why I bought the game was the turtle, and I have access to the turtle. We also have Rocco. Oh yeah, I said Rent and Stimpy, but it's not that. It's Rocco Modern Worlds or whatever, Modern Life. Yeah, Rocco. I want to play my Mikey, but Mikey has a shit car, I feel. But I'll take it. It's fine. What is that? Slow down nearby. Hockey stick gives you a boost. I'll take the boost. Engineer? What the fuck? You have a whole fucking crew that comes with it? I don't understand this though. Okay. Get more slime. Get free slime tokens. Toy ball freebie with every item. Get a boost after recovering from a hit. I like that. Another support. Get more slime. A well-balanced engine. Oh, okay, I guess it changes my stats here. Top speed, turbo steering. This is kind of bad. Better turbo, better steering, a bit less top speed, better top speed, but we don't have much turbo. I want a top speed here. Give me a top speed. Top speed and turbo. But I need steering too, right? I need some steering. So maybe I'll go with that because of the steering. This is also a game that's a bit low. And every time I do that with this headset, these little earbuds, it starts my music. I'm just increasing the volume, for fuck's sake. Alright, what is this? Turbo and steering's improved here, also the drift. This also sounds good actually, I'll go with this. What is this? Oh, this is like a... Yikes. You know what? I think I'll stick with nothing. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so it's a bit convoluted, a bit complicated. Just to start a race, you have to choose a billion part, though it reminds me of Mario Kart 8, I guess, where you need to build your car. It's just not like a standard kart. You select your wheels, your wheels and body, and I think there's oh, the glider. You select the glider, which in turn like determines, you know, how the race goes in many ways. I feel like so far I don't think I'm gonna like this as much as I like other Mario Kart or kart racing. Like the fact that they try to teach me the thing at the beginning with the slime and I was too dumb to understand. That didn't help. But I'm guessing that, you know, I'm not the only user, the only player who had this experience, try to play the game and be like, I don't want to do the tutorial, and doing the tutorial anyway, you're like, I don't understand that one mechanic you're trying to force on me that doesn't work. Also, in terms of like track design, I'm not quite sure I like the tracks either. That's kind of sucky so far, if you ask me. It's not great. The only good thing is like I'm playing my Ninja Turtle character, so yay for that. I stink now for some reason. Somebody like threw like a smell bomb on me or something. Oh, that's really helpful. I actually kind of like that hand though. That was a kind of a cool power up. Like actual human hand. It's kind of funny. I stink. Oh, I finished second because somebody passed me at the last second. Cat Dog is horse. He's dog shit. Fuck Cat Dog. Cat Dog. What a character. I don't know where it comes from. What's the backstory of Cat Dog, but that sounds stupid. SpongeBob, Cat Dog, Zim, Aang. Everything sounds retarded. Gilbert, oh boy. Glove Universe. Glove Universe. Alright, yeah, I was either going to be surprised or disappointed. I'm surprisingly disappointed. Oh, both. I'm both surprised and I'm surprised to be that disappointed. It's not great. Honestly, it's very like kind of like subpar. It's kind of meh. And trust me, I played a lot of like Garfield and all of the card game M&M's back in the days. I tried a lot of those card games, and some of them are really bad. This is part of the lots of those being bad. It's not. I don't like it. Like my first impression, it's pretty horrible. Got some slowdowns here. Oh yeah, I guess OBS says I lost 48 frames. So I guess there is some slowdowns. Oh shit. I like that power up, whatever, that item. To like have the human hand on your face, you don't see where you're going. I kind of like that. It's cool. I'll give them that. You know, I cannot just be critical about it. You gotta give them points when there's merits, right? But I see there's coins, so I'm guessing there's a coin system like in Mario Kart. It's very, very Mario Kart-ish, but it's a very subpar experience so far. Like, you stick with Mario Kart. I don't like Nintendo, but Mario Kart is better than that. Feels, look 10 times better. Whee! So you can like leave little gnome on the track. Stop people. More gnome! Let's put it here. Doesn't look like they're super efficient. Like, they're kind of small. Alright, I don't know if there's another race or we're kind of done here. Continue. I think there's more. All right, I don't think I want to showcase more for the show here. I think we had enough. Want to quit? Yes, I want to quit. I think we know what the game is. It's a Mario Kart game. In this case, I want to say it's a subpar Mario Kart game. It's not good. It's yeah, you would have to play it to know how bad it feels. But trust me on this, it doesn't feel as good as Mario Kart. It doesn't feel completely horrible either, but it's just, you know when you say like it's not there quite, it's not quite there, it's just like it's not enough. That's the feeling I got from this game. Like, it's not enough. Like, they tried to replicate Mario Kart. They try to put their own character in there. They have almost the exact same mechanics and stuff, right? You got coins, you got the boost, you can drift. I mean, you can probably draft too, but you had the basic mechanic of Mario Kart. But there's just something off about it. It's kind of ugly. The characters, if you're like me and you have no knowledge of Nickelodeon whatsoever, like beyond the reputation that it has, that like some generation of kids grew up watching pretty much all of their shows. So like, it's like Disney, it's kind of big in a sense. I don't know anything of that. The same way somebody playing Mario Kart would have no idea who the characters are if they don't know Nintendo, right? But even in that context, I feel the character of Nintendo are a bit more appealing, if that makes any sense. Maybe I'm biased because I used to be a Nintendo fanboy, but I think overall, like, I'm trying to be super critical, but at the same time super objective, and I think this is not great. I don't think this is good. In fact, I'm gonna go check real quick.
Rated E for everyone.
I'm not the only one thinking that, okay? It's mixed. It used to be very positive. 16 review recently were like, yeah, no, it's not it, bruh. An evil copy of Mario Kart. Yeah, that's how I feel. Do not buy this game. It's 2025. You still cannot change the resolution. Oh boy, I didn't notice the dude. But it's true that I saw the graphic were kind of bad, but I didn't realize the resolution was that low, whatever. It just feels like the graphic were kind of meh. But yeah, I don't need I don't need the opinion of Steam reviews to confirm what I think already by myself, and I think it's kind of bad. I was expecting good quality, right? It's a big name, Nickelodeon. Even though I'm not familiar with them, I know it's a household name, right? And it was 90% off, so usually full price. It's kind of a reasonable price. It's supposed to be a sort of like AAA game, right? So I was expecting something out of it. That's what I'm saying. And unfortunately, it's not it, bruh. I don't even know if I want to say if it's a 3. I'll give it a 3, okay? Because my first impression might not be super representative. Maybe if I play more, I try a different kart, maybe I just got like a bad kart with bad controls. I try another Ninja Turtle or another character with better handling, maybe it would feel better a bit. But yeah, my impression was I'll leave it at 3. I don't know if it's 4-star. If it's worth 4-star, maybe it could objectively be better than that. But my first impression, I'll leave it at 3 because I don't think. I mean, that's the impression it gives me. So I'm a human being like any other human being that could come across this game, right? And my impression was bad. So yeah. I can still recognize the game is not completely awful. I'm not going to give it a 2 because I think that it has some qualities and there's some production value in there. Like, it's not completely bad, but yeah, it's barely getting a 3. I don't think I would give it a 4. Yeah. Controller, I don't think I had to mess around, right? It just worked right away, I think. Controller, yeah, it just worked. So this one is full controller support. No problem here. We played briefly. It's a racing game, meaning it's about traveling. It's about you doing the distance, right? Traveling in circle. Iterational, because in this case, you don't even have to unlock anything. You have like 6, 7 championship, whatever cups, and all of the cups are available from the start. Maybe later you can unlock more, but it doesn't. I don't think it will. Like 7 cup is already a lot of race. Like there's gonna be a lot of circuit. 7 for times 4, right? There's plenty right there. Who knows? But it feels like it's iterational. You can do it in whatever order, and you're gonna have to do it over and over again until you finish first, or because you just like to play it again and try to get better somehow. But it's not like something that you unlock, or so it's not sequential. Following camera, definitely. Competitive, I don't know if the online still works, but by definition, those games used to be online and maybe still have some multiplayer capability. And maybe worst case, you can play on your, sofa in your living room, couch co-op, like they say. Because of that, I think it's a competitive games, right? And in terms of balance, difficulty, I think it's balanced because you had 3 speed. I picked the medium speed or whatever, right? And there's plenty of cups. I'm imagining that the cups are getting harder as you go to the right of the selection, right? So yeah, balance in terms of difficulty. Now, when it comes to today's game and which one win me over, I'll tell you that before the show, I was convinced that Nox Mortalis would take the trophy home and be like, ha ha, you losers, I'm the best, you suck. Because before I played it, I thought that game was gonna be so fucking good. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's somewhat disappointing because it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was a dungeon crawler, and it's sort of a dungeon crawler, but it's also mostly a survival crafting game, which is a type of game I really like. So I'm kind of pleased at the same time. I'm kind of surprised and I'm curious. But it's not what for months I've been looking at this dev posting on Twitter and thinking this is gonna be some sort of stone keep, some sort of dungeon crawler stuff, and open chest and you get some loot and blah blah blah, and it's not that at all in a sense. So it's kind of weird to me, but also it was a bit disappointing overall. Beyond the fact that it was not what I was expecting, it was not as good, so to speak, as I was imagining it. So because of that, the one that actually surprised me the most, I think, is Alien After Ava. When I played it, I remember saying that exactly. I was like, I could play this for the rest of the day, right? And if you watch this show for a while now, if you've been following the show, you can tell when I love a game that I'm like hooked. You can tell by my face, by the way that I kind of stick to it, and I'm like, I don't want to stop. And this is today pretty much the only game that did that to me. None of the other game came even close. Not even Nox Mortalis, even though, like I said, before the show, I was kind of like expecting it to steal the show and be like the game that was like awesome today. But life is strange sometimes. Life is full of surprise. It's like Forrest Gump would say, it's like a chocolate box. You never know what you're gonna find until you actually chew on it. You don't know if the chocolate is good. And that's what we do here at the Backlog Benchmark, right? We chew on those chocolate a little bit, so now we can know what's in the chocolate box, what's good, what's not, what you should avoid. Should you buy that chocolate box? Aliens After Ava is free, by the way, guys. I'm telling you right now. Aliens After Ava store page. This game is free. Play it. It's awesome. I'm probably gonna play some of it after the show. On that note, let me check. Who do we have here? Muted. Good. We don't want to hear my own voice because that's awful. Well, I guess I have one target for you after all. I was about to say I don't have anyone because half of the people who are online on my follow list are big streamers, and one of the small streamers doing something kind of weird right now, so I don't want to go there. I don't think it's a good, I'm sorry to say, but it's not a good target at the moment. This, on the other hand, is always a good target in my head, in my mind, so I'm gonna send you to some Valheim. I say it every time I rate somebody from the Valheim community, I say it. Hopefully soon it comes back to the channel and I do some speed run of Valheim. But until then, you're gonna have some Valheim today, hopefully for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Always really, truly appreciate it. You have an amazing rest of your day. You take care. And hopefully we see each other pretty soon. Until then, I'm gonna leave you in the good hands of John G. San, who's I think he's a French streamer. He's doing some Valheim right now. I'm not even sure what it is. It says like a new challenge. Basically, it's a surprise challenge, so we'll see what it is. But yeah, life is super short. Make the most out of it, guys. And remember, life is short. Make the most out of it, and go out there, be that change that you want to see in our world. Nobody else can be that change that you want to see in our world. And maybe that's the reason we're all here, to be that change, to incarnate that change and move the world in the right direction. Who knows? And in any case, guys, I love you. You take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.